cute little pug that made me smile. And I've been looking at all other drawings. I was going to do an ink painting or an ink sketch of buildings and stuff, and then I just kept looking at this little pug and it kept making me smile. And yeah, I just had to draw him. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing today, is a little gouache painting of a little pug dog. I've got my little dogs here under my desk with me. I'm just going to pop. There we go. You just stay down there, Bubba. And I've got Bear and Pip, my two little dogs, under the desk. So I'm just going to start by getting his basic shape in. He's the cutest little dude. He's got the longest tongue, or she has. Her name's, she's actually a channel I follow. She's a dog of someone on a channel I follow. And I just couldn't help myself. I have to paint her. I've just got to do... I'm going to make her a little bit bigger. I'm just going to put her markings in. She's got beautiful black patches around her eyes. Let's get the rough sort of shape of her markings in. She's got the longest wiggly tongue of any little pug I've ever seen. She's the cutest. Okay. Down. Draw her little nostrils in. And I'm doing this in more of a normal size painting. I'm not doing it as a tiny painting today. I've been working a lot on tiny paintings lately, but I felt like I wanted to do a normal size one. I'm going to do it in gouache though, or a mixture of gouache and watercolour. And I've got to make this a bit wider. I can adjust her face shape as I go a little bit. Hello, Avocado. How are you? I've made a masterpiece in class today. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. And she's got one turned eye, which is really just adorable. These little dogs have the cutest eyes. She's got one little turned eye out, and the other one's nearly to the front. Not quite, but nearly. Cool. I shall have a look in a little bit. I'll draw the pupil on this side. It's the hard part is getting their pupils in the right spot. She's got a reflection on her eyes there. Okay, come around, do a little mouth. Like that. I haven't done a portrait in a little while, so I'm a little bit rusty. She's got a bit of a taller head than I've given her. She's so cute. Alright, now I've got to do a little fairy head up here and her ears. She's got her little ears come down here. That. And then that one comes in there. And she's got like beigey coloured fur on her, the rest of her. Okay. Having a quick look. She's got a massive tongue. It's always hanging out, her tongue. So cute. Like that. You sent it? Cool. I shall pop it up and have a look in just a minute. Have a look. Hang on. Can I have a look on here? Hang on. I'll just have a quick look. Whoops-a-days. Is it going to let me open it up here? It's not going to let me open it up on this screen. Hang on. Where's it gone? Oh. I'll have to have a look on my iPad if I can have a look on my iPad. Hang on. Discord. I broke my phone the other day, so I've lost all my all my logouts have happened, and here we go. So I go to me. Let's have a look. So no, not to me, not to that one. Go back. Find it. Where am I? Oh, hang on. There I am. And then I go art. Just having a quick look. Works in progress. No. Share your art. There we go. Oh, wow. Very good. That is amazing, Swarf. Really well done. Really well done. Didn't like the lips, so covered in shadow. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. If you're not happy, 100% happy with something, you can cover it. There's always ways to fix things and adjust things. Always. Well done, mate. Actually, so her tongue, bottom of her chin comes down there, so I've got to make that a bit wider. A bit wider there. It's hard to try and get the measurements, but it takes a little bit of adjusting here and there. She's got little jowls, her little fatty neck. Little fatty weddy. Like that. Every time I see this photo, it makes me laugh. She's snuggled up on her couch. She's a happy puppy. Okay, where's my eraser? It's got to tidy up a little bit. Going to get white out and retry it. Go for it. All right. And that's the beauty of art. You can just try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Tidy up her nose a little bit because I'm just seeing where I went wrong a little bit with the shape of her face. Like that. Then she's got her nose comes down there. Her eyes. Got to bring her lip down a fraction and erase this bit. Figuring out where things need to be. Her ears come in more there, like that. She's got a little furrowed brow, a little sort of fairy bit up there. Her eyes are so cute. All right. Little velvety mouth goes down under there. I'm going to get rid of that line there. Okay, I think she's just about done the sketch anyway. Okay, so I am going to start. I'm going to grab my bit of cloth. I'm going to start with the tones on her fur. I'm going to go a middle-sized sort of a brush. Let's have a look. What have I got? Where are my silver black velvet brushes? I'm going to go sort of a middle-sizey one. Oh, that's a Raphael. Not a fan of Raphael so much. There's a silver, good-sized silver one. All right, give that a good old wash, rinse off. And I'm going to make yellow ochre and white. So I'm going to go yellow ochre and white to make a beigey colour. Like that. I'm just going to start the base. Hello, Stitched. How are you, doll? So I'm just going to start blocking in. Looks greeny on there. I'm going to give it a bit more yellow, a bit more white. And I'll do greyish fur over the top. Actually, I need even more white than that. I just need it to be like an off-white, greyish white. There we go. Because it's squash, I can go over it. I'll start quite thinly, like a watercolour technique almost. The ears are a darker grey. Around her little eyes. Down onto her body. And around her chin. I'll add shadows and things after. I'm just blocking in initially, and I'm using Arches Hot Press watercolour paper, which is a smooth watercolour paper, which is my favourite. Come down and around. This is literally just going to be a portrait on a bit of white paper. I'm not going to go to too much trouble with backgrounds and things. So I'm going to make a grey now. Quite a light grey. I'm going to add a bit of blue, a bit of indigo. And I'm going to do a blue-grey on her lighter area, on her darker areas, I mean. And then I'll add fur texture over the top. I'll block in first. And I've just added a little bit of blue-grey. So indigo and white. I'm just going to block in for the first layer. Come around the outside of her eyes. I was going to join the Discord, but when I click that link, it tries to make me set up a whole new account. So if you copy and paste it, just copy and paste it. Don't you don't have to set up a new account. I had trouble with that initially. So just copy and paste the link, then go to the Discord and try and log in that way. Try and join that way. I'll pop the link in again. Oh, it might be on, is it on there? Have I got Discord? I don't even, yeah, there you go. So if you copy and paste the GG part, it should work. Right, now come down and around here, because I used to have trouble with that myself. So go indigo, clean my brush, ton of white to make the grey, the light grey for the first layer. And I love working on smooth paper for portraits. That worked awesome. Yeah, I learnt that ages ago that the Discord can be quite temperamental. Right. Just picking out the shapes. I'm just going to block in all of this blue-grey. Try to remember to go the direction of the fur. You want to sort of keep going the direction of the fur. Go around her tongue. I don't have to, but I will. Follow down and around. This little dog has always got her little tongue hanging out. She's such a cutie. All right. And then I'm going to do her ears. Just block them in with this light blue-grey. Like that. I'm going to gift this to the owner. All right. Just going to block all that in. Right, okay. Maybe I'll post some progress on these models I've been painting. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. So now I'm going to mix up. I'm going to use indigo blue and burnt umber this time to make a darker grey. More indigo, more burnt umber to make a darker grey. There we go. And then I'm going to work my way around. Using the tip of my brush onto the darker areas and start to build in a little bit more detail. Change the shapes a little tiny bit. bubble. All right, that'll do for that one. I can blend that out a fraction. Just blend it back. Just damp my brush, take the excess moisture off and blend it. Like that. This helps to soften it a little. Come down where the head and the ear join. Like that. It's just a fraction lighter. Like that. All right, same on this other side. It's darker under here. Come down under the ear. Then when I want to blend it, I literally just take the excess moisture off my brush and drag the gouache around. I treat it pretty much exactly how I would treat watercolour, because it's basically a form of watercolour. So clean my brush, take off the excess moisture, and drag that around. I want to do it quite the same as the other side, but that's okay. Now I'll clean my brush, take the excess moisture off and drag it around. Spread it out just a little bit. Darken up. Under here, get a bit more indigo. Take that shadow under here a bit more, a bit more brown. More indigo, a bit more burnt umber. Change the shape of that ear just a fraction. Darken up right under there. And into there. Like that, into here. Alright. Now, hey Deep, how are you? This looks like it started with a rough sketch. Yep, it certainly did. Certainly did. Now, I've got to darken up the fur coming up in here. I'll add some browns and some greys as well. Come down and around. I think I've got her eyes a little bit too close together. I'm good, mate. I am good. Change her eyes a fraction. I'm going to move them a little bit out because I've just realised her eyes are a little bit, just a fraction too close together. Put a little puggle wuggle. So, but I can paint those in slightly differently. Waited on a couple from AU last night. Oh, what happened? What couple? Going to change her eyeball shape a little bit, move it out a fraction. Like that, because I can go over this, not like watercolour, where you can't really change that much. Got to make sure they're the same size. It's about the same size. Just moved it out a fraction. Just a fraction. Oops. My screen's doing weirdness. Not much, just got them some dinner. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, when you said waited on, I'm like, waited on? I forgot to, yep, serve, like, yeah, in a restaurant. Oh, cool. I'm going to change the shape of that iris just a little because that eye's turned out. This eye is almost okay. It's got eyes pointing in different directions, but I love that about pugs. They can be a bit odd. Bit odd sometimes. And her iris is a burnt umber. I'm just going to go in with a bit of white just to tidy up this eye a little bit. Whoops, today's get a bit more white on my brush. This one's got much less of a white in the eye. Like that. Ooh, my camera's done all weird stuff again. I thought I'd fixed the focus problem, a silly bloody camera. That is what I do. Oh, there we go. Now I'm going to go a lighter brown for the eye, I'm going to block it in for now. Lighter brown. Then I'll do the pupil over the top. Oh, my camera's doing silly things. I really am not liking why it's doing that. Why are you doing that, camera? Why aren't you focusing? There we go. Doesn't want to focus. I hate this camera. Hang on. There we go. You going to focus now? There we go. I've had nothing but trouble with it. Okay. Now, come around here. It's because her little eyeballs are pointing in opposite directions. Her little eyes have turned out. This is so bloody cute, though. Okay. So that's the first layer of her little eyeballs. Then I'm going to go back in. I've actually got a true black here that I don't usually use. I'll add a bit of blue to it. It's lamp black, and I will add a bit of indigo just to lift it a little bit. Because I generally don't like to use a pure black. But if I add a little bit of blue, it just strengthens it a fraction. And adds a little bit of interest, stops it being quite so bit and flat. Like that. And then having another look, I'll go to her pupil. It's in here. She's got very big pupils. A little bit dilated. She's a little bit of an overthinker, I think, this little pup. This little puggle. A little bit of an overthinker. Try and get her pupils the same size-ish. Leaving the white of the paper, which I don't have to, but I will. Or did you think I just went around all day telling dad jokes? Well, actually I did. That is what I thought. Nothing had ever taught me otherwise. I actually didn't know you were a waiter. Didn't know you worked in hospitality. Or maybe I did and I forgot, but that would be something I would do too, because I forget a lot. All right. Trent, thank you for the raid. Thank you, mate. Thank you. How are you today, Dal? I'm drawing a pug off a channel that I really love. Cara and Trip say hi, Stitched, and Cara and Trip and everyone. Okay, so shout out at Trip. Oops. Did that work? Sent. Yay, that worked. Awesome. So I'm working on this cute little pug dog. I've got to build up some more darks around the back part. I'm going to start doing the fur texture. I've got to extend this shadow down here. Thanks for the lurk, mate. Thank you. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. So I'm just going to go my lamp black with indigo. Mix some indigo with it. I've got to top up my palette too. My palette's getting a bit low. We're getting a bit low on paint here, but that's okay. Because gouache, I tend to use a lot more gouache than I do watercolour. I go through it quite fast. It's got to change the shape a little bit. Coming down here. My goodness. face. It's the funniest little face ever. Darken up around the outside. Those eyeballs throw me. Little eyeballs throw me. Little nostrils in. She's got a little black line coming down here. She's a little bit darker in this part of her face. I'm just blocking in shadow areas and darker bits, and she's very dark down here onto her lip. Right. This little dog is off a channel called Lauren the Mortician. She's fascinating. She talks. She's a mortician. She works in a morgue and prepares bodies and stuff. And I love watching her channel. She's so funny. But this is her dog, and her name is, what's her name? Mango. She's the cutest little thing. So I thought I would do this and send it to her. It's a bit of fan art. The good old Mango. Okay. Oh, my camera's gone all focusy weird again. There we go. I've got to keep my hand there. I can't move. I will be disposing of this camera and getting to work with a... I think I might even just film with my iPhone. I think my iPhone's actually better than this bloody camera. All right, now I'm going to bring the fur line up a bit. She's got grey around everywhere. I'm going to block this all in. Again, watching the direction of the fur. Around the outside of that eye. Around the outside of this eye. Just going to quickly just do bigger strokes in his nose, her nose, just to fill that in. Then coming down and around her little tongue. Okay. It's blocking a little bit. Now, start to add. Actually, I'll do her nose. I'll add a bit of brown to the grey, blocking her little nose. Brown that off a fraction, coming around her little nostrils. I'll do the detail over the top. Like that. Okay. So is this Frank? No. No. This is actually a little dog called Mango, who is of a channel called Lauren the Mortician, who is one of my favourite channels on YouTube. She is amazing. And this is little Mango, her little support dog, who is absolutely bloody adorable. Her little emotional support dog. And she's just the cutest little thing ever, with the longest tongue I've ever seen on a pug. Okay. Got to get the focus, the zoom. Pippi, there. My zoom doesn't want it. There we go. I've got to keep my finger on the thing so it focuses. That is so annoying. All right, now I'm going to go a bit of yellow. Actually, I've got to do. Yes, Bear's being very, very obnoxious and loud. It's going to lighten up this part of the iris. highlight on there today's. Oops. What happened then? My thing went weird. No? Okay, doesn't matter. I'm just having a quick look. I've got to add some darker brown. So I'm going to go some burnt umber. My goodness, my dogs are being annoying. Come down and around. Whoops, it is. Just got to pop a little bit more colour around this iris. A little bit of a darker brown. Start to block this in a little bit. Why has my Twitch done that? My channel's done weird stuff. Hang on. What's going on here? Just got to see if I can find out what's going on over here. My camera's just done weird stuff. Come on, camera. What are you doing? Why have I lost? Hang on. Sorry, guys. I've lost. I don't know. I'll leave it there. I've got to get my Twitch up. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Twitch. My... Gotta bring it back. Sorry, guys. Hang on. It's my dashboard. Create a dashboard. That's the one. That's what I'm after. Sorry, guys. Just have to fix it for a second. There we go. I think we're back. Okay. You know what? Do you know what rank is? No. No idea. All right, come down and around. Around the edge of the outside of this iris. Then I'm going to blend out a fraction. Bring this one over to here so I can see it better. Oh, it doesn't want to work. Nothing wants to work. Nothing wants to work today. Hang on, there we go. Come over here. Come over here. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, Frank from Men in Black. Okay, yep. Tommy Lee Jones shaking a bugger answer for me. Yes. Yes. Very good. That was a great movie. Back in the day. Back in the day. Okay, now I've got to add a little bit of grey. A little bit of, I'm going to go this grey, but I'm just going to add a little bit of, tiniest little bit of grey to her. She doesn't have pure whites on her eyes. All right. Now I've got to add some lighter grey, so I'm just going to make up a grey with the dark and the light. I might add a little bit of yellow to it. Or a little bit of blue to it even, just to soften it up, make it look a little bit more interesting. And start to draw the fur texture in around onto her face. Just using the very tip of my brush. Excuse me. All right. And I can see she's got... I've got to add a little bit of yellow ochre to it, but I'll do that in a minute. I've got to do one thing at a time. I get distracted and think, oh, I need to do this or I need to do that. I'm like, no, I don't. I can do one thing at a time. At least someone got the reference. Yeah. We're old. It's an old sort of show. Back in the day. Back in the day. We're showing our age deep. I come up and around here. And there's going to be quite a few layers for the fur, I think. Quite a few layers to get the texture that I want. I've got to widen her face out a bit too. She's a bit fatter around here. So I'll actually use the grey to take her face out a little bit. When she was doing a ladybug, I said something about Frances and she didn't know what it was. Yeah, that would be me. Now I've lost half my chat. Oh my goodness, this is annoying. Nope, not that one. I don't know what's going on here. My thing's being silly. Okay. Down and around. And then she's got little chubby cheeks. Come down and around here. All the way down to the neck. And get a little rolly foldy bits in. And she's got little fairy bits coming down here. I will lighten her off. She's a lighter tan, but I pop the base layers in. She's got so much fur. Now, having a look here, so I can lighten up under here and start to build up the highlighty bits and the darker bits. And I'm going to sneeze, hang on. Excuse me. Oh, no, there's another one coming. Oh, no, hang on. No, I'm good. No, I'm not good. There we go. All better. Okay, so I come down and around here. I've got to add this lighter grey. A thin layer of the lighter grey around the edge of her little face. And the underneath of her nose on this side. I'm going to super dark on her, not on her actual nose. Why have I lost my normal chat? Just bear with me a second. Oh, there we go. Got it back. I pressed a button. I must have pressed the wrong button. Okay. Now, how am I going to make this colour? It's a grey. So I'm going to go. It's a yellowy grey. I'm going to use a little bit of cobalt. A little bit of cobalt blue. It's going to make it a little bit of yellow ochre. No, that's going to make it green. I don't want to do that. A little bit of cobalt blue, and I'm going to go white. It just makes it a bluey white. That might work for some of the lighter areas. Add that around her nostrils. Under here where I see little light bits. So I'm just picking out highlights and stuff now. Picking out areas that I want to lift up a little bit. She's got a little bit of a highlight around her eye there. A little bit up here. Looking. Go to pure white. Highlight. It's coming off her eye, off her pupils. I hate this camera. It doesn't want to focus. Okay. Now, pop this. Actually, I'm going to go a bit of raw sienna. It's more of a red, the raw sienna. Go raw sienna and white. That might make more of the colour I want. Yeah, that's better. A little bit more taupey. It reminds me more of the Daniel Smith colour that I love. My camera. I really am not a fan of my camera. It's a really expensive, really nice Canon camera, and it will not hold focus. I thought I'd turned off the zoomy doodah, and apparently I haven't. So, and it's doing the focusy thing again, and it irritates me no end. So I thought I'd set the zoom so it wouldn't do its own thing, and it's still auto-focusing on me, and it's so annoying. So I think I'm going to end up filming just with my iPhone because this is irritating me. Right, come down and around. All the way. Down her chest. Very cute. She's a very cute little dog. Little pugly. Pop in her furry textures. Add some white to that as well. And you can go a bit mad with colours. As long as you got your tonal values right, it all works out in the end. I've got a few, like she actually looks a bit pinky and a bit she's a bit wild and woolly looking. All right. Excuse me. All right. Having a quick look. I've got to add the dark a bit on her tongue. So I'm going to go a bit of my stronger red. Just around. I'm going to add a bit of blue to that, make it purple. I need it to be a bit more purple, a bit more of a shadowy red. So I'll do that. A bit more of a skin tony colour. Come down into her tongue, like that. Around that outside edge. She's the cutest little muffin. The cutest little muffin. Oh, I'm really not a fan of this camera, not zooming properly. Okay, blend it. Just soften that edge. I just want to bring it in a little bit. Like that. Okay. I'm going to try and get the focus back on my camera. All right. Now, she's also got a bit of white on her tongue, so I'm going to add a bit of white to it. Getting at all the lights and the darks and the interesting bits. The lights catching her tongue. So little subtle highlights. Just subtle. All right. It's been so long since I've done a normal size portrait. Excuse me for a second. It's going to blow my nose. Okay. Chuck it in the bin. There we go. And we're off again. So, whoops, days. Fresh bit of cloth. Get my smaller brush. I think I'm going to get my smaller brush. If I can find it. My smaller silver velvet. 4. I can't remember what size that one was, but I'll get a 4. SP if I wanted to do fantasy creatures. I should practice more creatures. Yes, creatures are fun. Creatures are definitely fun. So I'm just going to a smaller brush. And I was wanting to paint today, but I've been doing lots of miniatures. But I really felt like doing a portrait today. Down a bit more. Blend that down. Hello, Game Playboy. How are you, mate? Thank you for popping in. I've got to add. Now, red and yellow makes a good skin tone. It sort of makes an orangey. So I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red. A bit more yellow. And a bit of white. And a touch of white. Make it a bit more of a skin tone just around this edge. Just keep the interesting colour. All right. It needs to be a bit more, I need to make it a bit more soft. I'm not sure how, but I'll figure it out. I don't like that brush. Anyway, there's my other one. Go back to my other one. I'm going to blend that a little bit, soften it. Whoops, it is. It's very pink. It's a very light pink. So I'm going to go red and white. Oops. I like to see all the different little tones and... All right, that's looking all right. Looking all right. Now, I'm going to add some more greys. I'm going to go back onto these greys here. Actually, I do need that smaller one for this. So I need the finer end. Wet my brush. I'm going to just draw in, because this has got the much finer tip. Draw in this fur detail. Come down and around. Just being aware of the direction the fur goes. As her fur wraps around under her chin. So it just gets a bit of a swirly bit there. Like that. I'll add some light fur over the top of this as well. Just drawing a few of these little furry bits in. And then I'll draw the furry bits coming down here. And there's lighter fur, much lighter fur in a couple of the spots. Keep on coming down, little fur strokes. Little fur strokes. Come down and around here. I'll add some stronger greys as well. You can see there's quite a mixture of different colours. Like I've got reds and pinks and all kinds of stuff going on in here. But it's good fun. I'm not necessarily sticking to natural colours. Because art is your interpretation of what you see. And I have always struggled with colours a little. What kind of cake do ghosts like to eat for their birthday? Oh no, I don't know. I'm sure there's a boo in it. Okay. Coming down here, I'm going to add some yellowy white ice cream cake. Oh my god. Good job. Okay. Now, I've got to add a bit more yellow ochre to this. Oh, maybe not yellow ochre. Maybe. Oh, it is very yellow. I'm not quite sure how to treat this colour. Maybe we'll go yellow. I don't really want to go yellow. Sort of goes against, but I will, because that's what she's got. That's what I'm seeing. So I've got to trust what I see. Yellow and white. So I've gone lemon yellow and white to make the lighter fur colour. We'll see how this goes. That is a nice lighter colour. I'll get a bit more white there. It's just a touch of lemon yellow. Do I need the bigger brush? Do I need the bigger brush? No, maybe not. We're right. We'll just keep on persevering. Some fur on this side. Very slight, very faint. when you're looking at it in real life, you'll see it more so than. I'm going to go highlights over here, like that, because I've widened her face a fraction. She's got much lighter in there. Now I've got to do a little bit of the light around the back of her eye. A little bit of light on this. Light underneath. Now I've got to go super dark on her nose. So I'm just going to grab my black and carefully get a bit more. I'm going to get a bit more moisture on it. That. And then around her nostril that I've highlighted. Like that. Come down here. I've got to really darken up. Really darken up into here. Like that. Forget what it is and just look at the shapes. Then draw the little checker patterns of her little nostrils, the skin. Like that. Like that. And then I draw the little textury bits. Like that. Get her little proper textury skinny bits in down there. Then now I've got to add the fur onto her nose. So I'm just going to, it's very fine on her nose. So I'm just going to work a little bit by layering smoothly over the top of this into her darker and lighter bits, because it's not all just one flat colour. It's for just looking for all the shadowy bits. And again, keep it smooth. Like that. Down here, like that. Comes around. She's much darker down here. Whoops, get a bit more pure pigment coming down here. Down there, like that. We're starting to get a little bit more how we want it. I'm going to smooth this out here. She's much darker, right up against her tongue. Like that. And then on this side. Comes around here. Much darker right in here. There we go. Now I can blend it out a fraction. Just wet my brush. Actually, I don't need to. I might even go back in with my lighter colour. Oh, no, not that one. I'm going to go with my lighter grey. And draw in the little fairy bits that she's got around her nose. A little bit of fur over the top. She's not just flat. Now, I'm going to have to blend this out a fraction. I've got to clean my brush just to soften. I just want to soften this a little. Make it not quite such a hard dark line. Like that. Blend it. All right. Okay, that's looking better. Now I'm going to add in some whiskery bits. So I'm going to go in with my pure white. I'm going to add a little whiskery bits. She's got some little dots. Got to get that a bit more definition. Using the very tip of my brush, the very tip. She's got white down here. It's catching the light. She has some little white furs coming down here. All right, having a look at her eyes. I can add some white around. I'm going to go in pure white now. It's getting the pigment on my brush. Going over the top where I can see the lightest fur is. Come down here. Around her neck. Around here. I'll be a bit stronger and more bold with my strokes down here, I think. Oh, she's a bit cute. She's a bit cute. All right. Go back into my lighter grey up here. I think this afternoon's task is going to be topping up my gouache tray. Come back down and around here, fill this in. She's looking a bit cute. Why were there balloons in the bathroom? Oh God, I don't know. Why were there balloons in the bathroom? You're scaring me. I'm going to get these highlights on. Actually, I'm going to use blue. I'm going to use indigo on her ears because her ears are very velvety. And I don't want them to be just flat looking. So I'm going to go in with a bit of indigo. That onto that part of her ear. That looks better. It was a birthday party. You're a madman, but I love your work. She's darker under here, so I'm going to go that indigo under there, like that. I really do need to top up my palettes. All right. A bit more on my brush. This is a very soft brush. Oop. Got to darken up under here, like that. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of this blue also, directly around the edge of her eye. Get a bit of this shape back. And I'm going to pop all these little dots of blue, of indigo blue, on her little nose. Just to fill in around. I can also pop that because they're just like little fur follicles. It's been so long since I did a pet portrait. It's actually really lovely fun. I have to open up to portraits again. Right. So this one will not be for sale. I will be sending this to the owner of this little dog. Now I'm just going to pop all the little dots on her ears. It's like the little all those little skin details. Right. Okay, that's been cute. I'm going to define around her iris a little bit. I might even, just having a quick look, I'm going to add a little bit of shadow onto her tongue. So I'm going to dilute that down. That's blue. I'm just going to dilute that. Take that into the shadow. Around the bottom, like that. She's the cutest little dog. Okay. What am I going to do now? I've got to do a little bit more definition around the edge of her eye here. Then I'm going to have to sit back and have a look, I think, and see what needs to be done. If anything else needs to be done much. I do have to add furry sort of texture. To where he is. Because they're not just flat. They do have a little bit of fur. Just a little bit. Around the edges like that. She's got a bit darker fur coming up here. Just add this fur in because I literally just blocked it, and so I've got to add the texture over the top. How do you help things to make things look real? Again, my camera's zoomed out. There we go. Got it back. She does have one eye turned out a little bit. Now I'm going to go with a bit of a stronger grey in some of her darker areas. It's got a bit of a stronger grey coming down here. She very definitely has a stronger grey up here. This paint I found doesn't have much of a colour shift. Some colours, some paints, do dry darker. I think gouache is a dry darker one. Watercolour dries lighter, gouache dries darker. Just a fraction, just ever so slightly. I reckon she's not far from being done. She's a bit cute. I haven't done one for such a while. I'm just going to brown off, add a bit more of this reddy brown to her irises. That. The eyes have got all kinds of patterns. All right, having a look. All right. Okay, clean my brush. I might add. I think that's pretty good. I think I'm going to leave that. I think I'm going to call that done. I'm quite happy with that. I do have to add a little bit more of a light, a highlight. Onto her ears. That, I was having a quick look around, seeing anywhere that she needs lightening up. It's looking pretty good. Add a little bit more light down onto her fur down here. And then I'm going to sign it and call it. I think I'm quite happy with that. Cute little sketch. All right, I'm going to sign that. Down underneath here. There we go. And she's done. Hello, Walrus. How are you? I have been. I've been doing good. Pugs are your favourite? Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? They are absolutely adorable little critters. So I've just, literally, I follow a channel called Lauren the Mortician, and this is her little support pug. So I thought, I've been, every time I watch her channel, she makes me smile. Because the little dog says hello and goodbye and gives cuddles and kisses on camera. So I'm like, I want to paint her. So I said, oh, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze again. Oh, excuse me, goodness gracious. But yeah, I love pugs. They're just adorable. My sister-in-law's got them also. I've got to do a portrait of hers as well. I don't have to, but I want to. Great work. I love the details around the mouth. Thank you. Yeah, it was good fun. And she's got the funniest little mouth. Oh my God. She's got her little tongue's out of control. So, but I just felt that I absolutely had to paint her. Absolutely had to paint her. So I'm going to say that's done now. And I am going to love and leave you all. So thank you so much for hanging out and watching. Yeah, I will see you all for the next video. So I might even be back tomorrow with a bit of luck. I've got to be careful taking this tape off because this is much stronger tape than I've been using. I've been using paint tape. I've just got to very carefully peel that back. There we go. I don't know why I use this one today. I've got the one that lifts off really gently because this can damage your paper if you're not careful. All right, there we go. Cute pug, thank you. Yeah, she's a cutie. Whoops, days, and there we go. So yeah, that was fun. So thank you for watching. Have an awesome day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow for another video. Have a great one. Thank you for hanging out.